Hey guys, I'm in my bathroom today and I'm doing a little bit of a different video, but I wanted to talk about my hair care and also show you the new T3 airbrush that I got. Have not used it yet, but I'm very excited to try it. My hair is still wet. I put product in it, so I'll show you the product I used. I don't have any one single shampoo and conditioner that I have to use, but lately I've been using like the Briogeo moisture one. I've used a lot of different Aveda products. I've used Moroccan oil, Davines, Amica, and those are like probably my top brands that I've used. Right now I'm using Briogeo, but like I don't do anything super special in the shower, just shampoo, conditioner, and then I get out and I spray my hair with the Bumble & Bumble Invisible Oil. So this has heat protection, UV protection, and it's for very dry hair, which my hair is just always dry. So I like to spray that first, sort of as a detangler, but if I'm using a detangler in tandem with that, like sometimes I'll spray the detangler and then that. I actually find that when my hair is more wet, it's easier to brush out with like less tangles. If it's like starting to get dry, or if it's like really towel dry, it's actually way harder to brush out. So I like it when it's like more wet or like almost all the way dry. So if I'm wanting to just get it dry fast, sometimes I'll just like rough dry it and then let it air dry. But if I'm blow drying it, I always make sure to like put these products in beforehand so that I have like some heat protectant. And I find that my hair dries better if I want to style it, if I brush it and then at least to do like a rough dry on my roots. It tends to just like be easier to be done that way. So I try to be really good about brushing my hair every time I get out of the shower and putting my products in it. So the other product I always use in addition to the Bumble & Bumble Invisible Oil is the Oribe Moisture Cream. So I have been using the Moroccan oil dry shampoo for years, and I normally have one light tone and one dark tone. Right now I just have light tones because it does work for my hair. Honestly, my hair's light enough that it doesn't really leave like a white cast. But I find that when I get my hair freshly done, like I haven't gotten my hair done in almost 6 months, but I normally have a lot more blonde towards the front of my face. So I kind of use like the light tones for the front of my hair, and then I'll use the dark tones for like the back of the crown of my head. That's a little overkill though, like light tones kind of works all over. Oh, I also started doing this recently when I want my hair, because I feel like it's so much work on hair washing days for me to like brush out my hair, put all the products in, do like a rough blow dry so at least it like dries mostly straight so that when I go to actually style it, it's like easier to style. But I try to get my hair mostly dry, and then as soon as it's actually dry, it might air dry the rest of the way. But my point is, as soon as it's finally dry after I've washed it, I like to hit it with like a little bit of dry shampoo, just a little bit, not a ton, but just enough like on my roots so that it like preemptively soaks up oil. It sounds so counterintuitive, but if I dry shampoo my hair before it even needs it, I pretty much never get greasy hair. But if I wait until after my hair is already starting to look greasy, it just is like really hard to save. So I do it preemptively. I don't really know if that's good for your hair, probably not, but I get like way more, I can get like way more days out of a hairstyle that way than if I was to like do it after my hair gets greasy. So then if I'm doing like excessive heat styling on my hair, I usually like to follow it up with a secondary heat protectant. So right now I have the GHD heat protectant, but to be honest, I'm not like, you know, obsessed or like this is good, but I don't really like have any heat protectant that I particularly love. But this works for now and I've been using it, so I like it. And I totally forgot to mention this. I use it all the time, but I don't really think of it as like a hair care product. Way Matte Pomade. I use it literally all the time. I use it for slick back buns, for flyaways. Well, yeah, that's really what I use it for, but I use it all the time because I think I need to change my hair part, guys. My hair part has been getting really, really bad flyaways, and I think I just broke a bunch of hairs on my hair part. And I've never had this many flyaways before, and I've never been like, it's like bad. Like when you take a picture, when I look in the mirror, right now it's not bad because my hair's still kind of wet, so I think it's like matted down, but when it's dry, you'll see, like when I do my hair, you'll see how bad they are. So even if I'm wearing my hair down, I'll take like just literally, I just dip my finger in it like this, like barely touch it, and then I like rub it over my fingers so it's just like a little tacky, and then I just like slick it down, just like tap it a little bit, and it helps my flyaways not look like I have an alfalfa sprout on my head. Okay, so that's all the products I use. Now, my hair's still wet, it's in a clip. I need to actually try the blow dryer. I bought the T3 because I was looking for a blow dryer brush. Obviously, we know like the Revlon. There's a couple different ones that have come out on the market that I think are like similar to the Revlon, but they're still budget. Then I did find out about the Dry Bar Double Shot. So I was comparing the Dry Bar Double Shot, which I'll just like show a picture so you know what I'm talking about. I was comparing the Double Shot to the Dyson Airwrap, and I was just like, I can't. I already have the Dyson hair dryer and I love it and I feel like that is amazing, but it's really hard to give myself a blowout. Anyways, I kind of crossed out the Dyson, too expensive. And then I was like, okay, well maybe I'll get the dry bar. It seems like a good, you know, middle ground one. And I didn't even know that T3 came out with an airbrush. So I asked like one of the Facebook groups that I'm in, I asked if anybody had tried the Dyson double shot because I didn't really see a ton of reviews on it. But I wanted to see what people's opinions were if they'd tried it. And then somebody was like, no, get the T3 Air Wrap. I just got it and it's amazing. It's better than both. And I was like, okay, you've influenced me. So I went and looked it up and I had no idea that T3 came out with a blow dryer brush. So I went with this. I watched many videos, I compared them because I was kind of like settled on the dry bar double shot for a bit. But I'm really glad I got the T3 already, even though I haven't even tried it yet, just because I did watch reviews. So I kind of like read up on, you know, they compared it to other dryer brushes. I like it because it has two different attachable heads. So it's kind of similar to the Dyson in that sense that you have two different like attachments for it. So I like that it's versatile. It's still in a good price range. It has multiple different settings. So for the other blow dryer brushes, I also didn't want to like damage my hair more because I'm already going to be blow drying it and then doing this and then maybe even curling it afterwards. So that's just like a lot of heat on my hair. So if I can do it in like a less intense way, that's even better. So this has multiple speed settings, multiple heat settings, and I know some people complained that it didn't get hot enough, but I think that's okay for my hair. I know you just have to kind of like use your judgment and see if it would be good on your hair or not, but I do recommend watching other people's YouTube reviews that maybe have hair that's more similar to yours so you can actually see like if it works on somebody's hair similar to you. For reference, my hair is very fine, but I have a lot of it and it's very long. It's like down to my butt, but yeah, I think my hair, I mean, just looking at a very quick picture of like a chart of hair, I think mine's like a 2A or a 2B. Maybe a 2C, like I just think it's probably a 2B. Around the edges of my hair, it's like a little more straight, but like in the back of my head and like the middle sections, it's like super wavy. I don't really know. If I can find a picture similar to my hair, I'll post it. Just so you know like what my hair texture is like, and you'll probably be able to see it when I put it down, but it's still pretty wet. Anyways, just so you're aware. Okay, did not read directions or anything, but love a fresh cord, all twisted. Okay. Alright, it has these settings, speed, heat, and then I think this is like for ionic. I don't really remember what it's for. I'll look it up and just post it. But anyways, so they also have, here's a power button on the other side with the cool shot button. I think I'm going to try with the paddle first and like get the top mostly straight, and then maybe I'll try once it's more dry to like use the round brush, like make it more curly on the ends, but I just want to like get it mostly dry. First impressions, I think I'm just shocked because I'm used to my hair getting snagged so easily, so maybe it's just because I freshly brushed it, or like it's probably because it's still detangled from when I brushed it out of the shower, but like that guided through my hair so smoothly already. Let's continue. Okay, so I'm wondering if maybe there's a technique I need to follow. I actually think, just like more first impressions, I think my hair is a little too wet. Ideally, I'm just gonna keep going, but I think like for future use, I'll probably like rough dry my hair a little more, like get it a little bit more dry. Okay, I'm already noticing my hair in here too, so let's get that out. Alright, I wasn't using it on top heat, so let's just do that. Okay, so this side is like, I'd say now it's like 75% dry. Like the middle of my hair is still kind of damp, but that was pretty fast for it to get like mostly straight, mostly dry. So a few more first impressions. As you can probably tell from the footage, I feel, maybe I don't have to do this, but I feel like I have to guide my hair with the brush because I want the tension on the front of it. I'm kind of like pulling it up like this. I want the tension on it to help like make it be straight, because I think if I was just going like this, like with nothing, or even if I was trying to like, you know how it like pulls off the brush. So I think you still kind of have to guide your hair through it. But I will say, like, the way that the bristles are, they glide through my hair very, very easily, thank goodness, because yeah, my hair's just really snarly. That being said, let me see if you can see, like, I don't think the back of my hair is quite straight. It's still pretty wet. Just like, so you can see. And just like, I think because this isn't high heat, it's better for your hair, but like it takes a little longer to dry it. Okay, more thoughts. I just remembered that in a lot of the reviews that I read, people mentioned that this was like really difficult to hold and it was kind of like big and bulky, but I don't know. I guess I've kind of naturally just held it like way up here because I feel like I have more control over the brush, but I think when I'm doing the round brush, I might hold it more down here. I can fully grip the top and then like the bottom is like a little bit uncomfortable, so that's why I think I naturally kind of gravitated towards here. But yeah, overall not heavy at all. Like this is super light compared to my Dyson blow dryer, so I'm like, this is really lightweight in my opinion. I think I did a better job of getting it like more straight, so now I feel like it's like 90% dry. I'm gonna go in with the round brush attachment. So okay, do keep in mind though, like I've been using this at the highest heat and highest speed the whole time now, well, ever since I switched it, but this is hot. Like it hurts to touch. Like I can rest my hand on it, but it hurts. So FYI, like if I can hold it here while I'm using it and it's like okay, and this is like, this part is warm but not, it doesn't hurt. As soon as you touch this part, it's like, just letting you know, pretty hot to the touch. There's a lock button, so I'll show you how it attaches. It just locks into place, like you push down, twist, and it locks into place. Now this is the part that's new to me. I feel like the paddle brush was easy because it pretty much feels just like using a blow dryer and a brush, like when I do it like this. I'm not really sure the technique on this, so if I look like an idiot doing this, well, it's my first time. Brush up on my skills, my technique a bit, because I don't know what I'm doing. But I kind of noticed, because the thing is, like, you want to get tension on the hair for it to like get straight or like follow a shape. So I was trying to like flip it over and then like hold it slightly so that there was like some tension on it while I was going down. And then I tried at the very bottom of my hair. See, this is like way better than it looks when I normally give myself a blowout, but I feel like it would have turned out even better if I knew what I was doing to get the curl at the end. But I did kind of get it a little bit with like these front face framing layers. And I could probably practice more and get it down for like the bottom of my hair. Okay, so let's do some final thoughts. I did want to mention, like, I haven't done my like preemptive dry shampoo yet, and I haven't put any Way matte pomade on my flyaways yet. And I know this is supposed to be good at like smoothing hair as well, which I feel like it actually did. Because when I normally blow dry my hair, you should see, I don't have a picture, but my baby hair flyaways, like broken hairs, are like this long, and it looks like I literally look like a chicken. So so normally they're like really bad. I don't know if you can tell on the camera, like I'm trying to see. I feel like there's still a few there, but they're not like normally I look like I have chicken feathers on my head. So I'm actually really impressed. I was gonna go put some matte pomade in before I started filming the final thoughts, and then I was like, wait a minute, I want to show them like how it's not that bad. Like it really did kind of help smooth them down. So I'm actually really impressed with that like outcome. And then I think for future reference, or like for the next time I use it, I'm gonna blow dry my hair. Like I purposely wanted to leave it wet for this video so I could kind of see like a full transformation. But I think to get even better results, I'm going to like rough blow dry it with my blow dryer, get it like, I don't know, 60-70% dry, and then go in with the paddle attachment, and then finish off with the round brush attachment. I think that will get me an even like more sleek look. I could tell by the time I was doing my second half of my hair that since this side had been air drying for like, I don't know, 25 minutes, 30 minutes by the time I got to this side. So since this side had been air drying down, I was telling you guys, like when my hair starts to air dry, like the waves start to set in and it's harder to get out with like a blow dryer. I typically have to straighten it. So I did get all the waves out. There might be like a couple like back there, but I'm not going anywhere tonight, so I'm not really worried about it. But like for the purposes of this video, I wanted to mention that because if you do let your hair air dry enough and it is wavy enough, it might be harder to like get the waves out like right at like the base of your head. So I did just want to make note of that. And I also did realize when I was doing my hair that I kind of just went at it. But if you really wanted to be precise, like you could section your hair too. I've seen people do it both ways, like whatever works best for you. I did end up sectioning this side because I did notice like there was still some like wavy hair here that I was having a hard time getting. But otherwise, I really enjoyed using this. I'm actually super excited that I bought it because I've been waiting to buy something like this. So yeah, overall, I'm really glad I tried this. I've never really done a hair video before, but I actually really enjoyed this. I might make more. I don't know. Yeah, but if you guys have any questions, of course, leave them in the comments below. And if you made it this far, thank you so much for watching. And feel free to subscribe and leave a like if you enjoyed. And I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.